Most people go through life unnoticed. They enter a room, leave a room, and nobody remembers they were ever there. Not because they are bad people, not because they lack talent, but because they fail to leave an impression. Yet, every once in a while, you meet someone different. Someone whose presence lingers even after they've left. Someone people talk about when they're not around. Someone who commands attention without demanding it. What makes these people different? It isn't luck, it isn't fame, and it definitely isn't appearance alone. It's something much deeper. Today, we're going to break down how to become the man everyone remembers. The first secret is simple. Stop trying to impress people. Most people spend their entire lives performing. They exaggerate their achievements, they talk too much, they desperately try to appear interesting. Ironically, the harder you try to impress people, the less impressive you become. Think about the most memorable people you've met. Were they constantly seeking attention? Probably not. The people who leave lasting impressions are usually comfortable with themselves. They don't need everyone's approval because they already have their own. Confidence is attractive, but confidence isn't loud. Real confidence is calm. When you stop chasing validation, people begin paying attention. The second trait is having a clear purpose. Nothing is more memorable than a person who knows exactly where they're going. Most people drift through life without direction. They change goals every month. They follow trends. They copy everyone else. But the man with purpose stands out immediately. You can see it in the way he talks. You can hear it in his decisions. His actions are aligned with his mission. Purpose creates focus, and focus creates respect. People may not always agree with the man who has a mission, but they almost always remember him. The third trait is learning how to listen. This sounds simple, but very few people actually do it. Most conversations are just two people waiting for their turn to speak. While one person talks, the other is already preparing their response. But memorable people make others feel heard. They pay attention, they ask thoughtful questions, they remember details. And because they genuinely listen, people naturally enjoy being around them. Here's the truth. People may forget what you said. They may forget what you did, but they rarely forget how you made them feel. And feeling understood is something everyone remembers. The fourth trait is emotional control. Anyone can remain calm when life is easy. The real test comes when things go wrong, when someone insults you, when plans fall apart, when pressure starts building. Most people reveal their weaknesses through their reactions, but the man who stays composed under pressure immediately separates himself from the crowd. Why? Because emotional control signals strength. It tells people that your mind is stronger than your circumstances. In a world full of emotional reactions, calmness becomes unforgettable. And finally, the most important trait of all, consistency. Many people make strong first impressions. Very few maintain them. Anyone can be motivated for a day. Anyone can act disciplined for a week. But becoming memorable requires consistency over time. Showing up when you don't feel like it. Keeping your word when it's inconvenient. Working on yourself when nobody is watching. This is where real respect is built. Because consistency creates trust, and trust creates influence. The truth is, becoming unforgettable isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about becoming the most authentic, the most disciplined, the most purposeful, the most emotionally controlled, and the most consistent. Because at the end of the day, people don't remember those who demanded attention. They remember those whose character made attention unavoidable. So if you want to become the man everyone remembers, stop focusing on being noticed. Focus on becoming someone worth remembering, and the rest will take care of itself.